Let me hit the weed, then I talk to him. Niggas ain't rapping like this no more, man.
You are now tuned in to another episode of Kickin the Boboz with KT. I'm your boy KT, and today my guest is Vern. How you doing, man?
Out here chilling, you know what I'm saying, kicking it, ready to get it in, talk that shit.
That's what's up, that's what's up.
Talk that shit.
God woke you up this morning, right?
Here you go. I woke up, that's for damn sure. I damn sure did that.
Yeah, but God woke you up this morning, right?
That's what we talk. We starting this shit off like that.
What, you don't believe in God?
Man, that's the man. You gonna have the whole show.
Shit.
You gonna have the whole show. Hey, man, look, no,
Let me scoot down a little bit, cuz.
Scoot it down.
You know.
You good. Hey, shit. I damn sure woke up. That's for sure. Cause you see me. I'm here. I don't know about the God part though.
You don't know about the ghost. Okay, let's talk about it.
You know, hey, I'm just one of them dudes, man. I need evidence. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, talk a lot of God. It's a lot of gods out there. You know what I'm saying? Which God are you talking about, first of all? That's what I want to know. Shit. It's like 2,000 of them motherfuckers. I was in Hawaii. They believe in Pele. And they could be in the volcanoes. You know what I'm saying? So, which God? Shit. I don't know. I just I go with
I got a vibe to this shit, cuz.
yeah, man. People be always tripping when they hear me say that. This other day, this girl was like, "You an atheist?" I was like, "Indubitably, I am, ma'am." I can't sit here and fucking tell you no lie. Shit. But it just means that I've seen no evidence for anything supernatural. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in ghosts or any of that other bullshit either. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? And I always ask people, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, what's your best evidence? And usually I get crickets or, you know, some kind of fantastical story. You know, Granddaddy died in 1996. We seen his spirit lift away. Oh, Vern, if you could have been there, you would have seen it. All right, bitch, well, you got me. Shit, because I can't see your granddaddy die.
That's cap, huh?
Yeah, if I can't see it. So if that's your only evidence for this God you talking about, then okay. And that's what it is. But I've seen no universal evidence for that. I'd love to. I think that's the most important thing. Like, for real. Like, if there's a God, like, that's some important shit. Like, that's like the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's more important than that? If there's really somebody up there, or wherever up is, I don't know, niggas in Australia, wherever up is, you know, looking down on us. You know what I'm saying? And having a say in our lives. You know what I'm saying? With the outcome of what's going on, or even already knowing, you know, because I hear so much, you know, this omnipotent, omnipresent shit. You know, God already know what's gonna happen 10 years from now, 20 years from now, all kind of stuff. So it's, you know, it's a lot, man. And but I find that most people who believe in that, they don't even read their book, and they only got one book. Like, I read a lot of books. You know what I'm saying? They read just one. I had a flame on too though, but yeah, that shit is.
What's a conspiracy theory that you do believe in? What's your top?
The granddaddy of all conspiracies, JFK, man.
JFK.
That's the granddaddy of the conspiracies to me. And God, shit, that's a conspiracy too. Shit, they got niggas going to church every week. God is a good guy. I think the whole God thing and how people get money, that's a big conspiracy. But like, if you get off the religion part, because like I said, that shit'll go forever.
Yeah.
And but JFK to 9/11, them motherfuckers is conspiracies. Because
9/11 was fluky as fuck.
Definitely believe. I mean, motherfuckers don't even know about. Today you talked about Building 7. People look at you like, huh? Like, what is that? Like, people don't even know that 3 buildings came down that day, and one of them motherfuckers didn't get hit by a plane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that motherfucker fell in like under 10 seconds.
Things that make you go,
Mm-hmm.
No.
28-story office building would have been the biggest building in like over 20 states. Would have been the tallest building in the state. That motherfucker came down in 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit that they tell us, man, is just, that shit is bullshit. And I figured it out. That's why JFK, that's my favorite movie of all time. I watch that shit at least once a year.
Interesting.
To get my conspiracy juices flowing. So if motherfuckers ain't never seen that shit, check it out.
Go check that out.
Go
That
check
JFK.
that shit out. Cause that shit is real.
Man, I'm smoking this Georgia pie. What you smoking on over there?
This shit, what the fuck was it? What I tell you it's called, man? Purple Fresco Pop or some shit.
Wow.
And you know me, I split my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, I was living over yonder, and I used to smoke a lot of hash. And they used to put that shit, you know what I'm saying? We used to mix a little tobacco with the hash to roll these joints. And then I started putting that shit in my weed. I know motherfuckers hate it, whatever. I don't care. I smoke this shit every
one
day.
thing for sure, two things for certain. On this show, one thing they gotta know is we don't give a fuck about what they think.
Yeah,
you know, we
I'm-
not judging
you know what I'm saying?
motherfuckers over here, you know. Hey, it is what it is. You want to smoke a spliff?
That's how I do it, man. I'm spliff the fuck
Smoke
up.
you a motherfucking spliff there,
It's
cuz.
long. It's nice.
I see
This
you.
motherfucker is,
Pause, because you just said it's long and it's nice. Pause one time. Hey, on some real shit though, cuz on some real shit. After you get through taking the shit, do you wash both of your hands or just the one you wipe with?
come on, man. I always,
You already know it's some cavemen out there, man. Come on, stop it. Stop it.
hey, no, I'm gonna wash both hands.
Okay, okay.
For the most part, you don't have to really wash your hands though. This is what I heard. This is what a nigga told me. Unless it's that one time when you stick it through the paper. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fuck that.
That's what motherfuckers say.
You supposed to wash them.
You supposed to wash your
regardless.
hands. I know. I worked in restaurants and shit. You got to wash your hands. They always say employees do, but you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers didn't used to wash their hands. Is what I'm saying. Remember growing up and shit. That hand washing shit became a thing a little later.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
My mama was making me wash my shit though. I ain't gonna lie, but I know what you're saying though.
Like it
I
became a
definitely
big
know what you're
thing
saying.
later. Motherfuckers with shorties, they went. I mean, it's been a while now. I've been washing my hands for about 30, 40 years, but I'm saying, when I was a little kid, motherfuckers was getting up and go.
I used to come out that motherfucker like I ain't hit no water. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you do the little the finger pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You done pop through that motherfucking thing, then you know you gotta wash your shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's only if you get some Dollar General tissue. That's cheap shit. Crocs or flip flops.
I've never had a pair of Crocs.
It'll change your motherfucking life.
So I gotta get me some, man.
It'll change your motherfucking life.
I call them slippers though. They call them slippers over there. I be saying I say flip flops all the time. I say flip flops. And then I was living over in them islands. Them motherfuckers be like, they're slippers. You gotta have your slippers, bro.
Slippers.
They don't like the flip flop. They be knowing your ass from somewhere else. So what you get talking that flip flop.
Now that I know you wash both of your hands, dap or handshake?
I mean, either or. It's all about the person for real. Shit, as long as the nigga cool, it's all good. I mean, the sentiment is the same either way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Lay's or J's? Potato
Lay's
chips.
or J's, man, either one. I don't give a flying fuck about no chips. Get sour cream and onion. Shit, barbecue. It don't fucking matter.
Definitely.
Shit.
Tubi or Netflix?
I mean, I watch more Netflix. I know Tubi is busting. That shit is good. They got a lot of good shit on there. I've saved some shit in my little thing where I'm supposed to be trying to watch, but I ain't watched it yet. So I'm gonna have to go with Netflix right now, just because I ain't been watching my Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Tubi got some shows on there though. I had saved a bunch of little conspiracy shit and little alien shit that I'm trying to watch. I ain't got around to them motherfuckers yet.
Summer or winter?
Summer, all the time. I hate the cold. I'm trying to get that's the worst part about living in the Midwest and living out here is it be cold as fuck.
Definitely
all that
get
scraping, all that bullshit, shoveling, All that shit is
just
for the
to get
birds.
just to get where you got to go.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous.
Poker night or karaoke night?
Man, what the fuck you got? That's the phrase I'm got. I'm playing poker. What motherfuckers got? Fuck, I like some karaoke. I go in there and bust some rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I be rapping in karaoke. They be like, nigga, you don't sing? Like, no. I do sing, though. I got a couple of singing, but if I go do the singing karaoke, it's going to be far off somewhere where I know nobody don't know me and I just be busting out. You know what I'm saying? I get my my motherfucking music, that motherfucking love. I be busting that shit out. I don't be letting niggas hear that, though, because motherfuckers be hating.
For sure.
But when I go to the karaoke, I do the rap. But if it's poker in front of it, man, you know I'm sitting down playing them cards. I'm trying to search.
Oh shit. Man dressed up as a woman decided to slide to Franklin Park, get up on the roof and kill innocent people at the 4th of July parade.
That's what dude was yeah.
So you can't even take your kids to a
Nothing,
parade
no
or
more.
sit back and chill no more without a motherfucker
No,
just.
niggas ignorant, just and a little. Look, my boy KT, hey, fam, I love. Hey, if I say some crazy shit, these just thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I don't have hate for nobody or no shit like that. But I really think, you know what I'm saying, when niggas be doing all that extra shit sometimes, not every, and also let me just introduce y'all to that thing that I got off of them niggas on the internet when them niggas be saying some but not all, because I don't mean every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Just some niggas, you know, or some people. It's always exceptions to the rule. But when motherfuckers be doing all that crazy shit, you know, you want to change who you are and all that shit. And again, anybody can do whatever the fuck they want. But I'm just saying, it might be a little mental shit. Like, because I be feeling like, right now, if I sit here and you see me doing like one of the cutting niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like to cut themselves and do all that shit. Motherfucker supposed to send you to see somebody. You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta go see the psychiatrist or somebody for this shit, how if I'm and I ain't saying dude probably just a cross dresser, or was he trans?
I don't know what he had going on. He dressed up like a woman.
Or was he just doing that to try to be on some disguise shit?
Probably so.
A little crazy motherfucker.
Or
See, so
all
okay.
the above shit.
Yeah, I ain't bashing nobody anyway. I'm just saying though, motherfuckers. I mean, obviously, dude was a fucking nut.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that shit. Anybody who want to go and fuck up and do shit to innocent people and just do shit when nobody ain't did shit to you, you got problems. You know what I'm saying? And it need to be a way to weed these niggas out. Like, I feel like you can't do shit like that and not show signs earlier that you fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Like a motherfucker just wake up one day like, I'm
Right.
gonna go shoot this motherfucker.
Right. Like, I feel like you done some other shit, man, or something. And motherfuckers need to, you know.
Motherfuckers need help.
And somebody need to tell them.
they ain't getting that right help.
They ain't getting the help, man. Mental health is fucked up in this country.
Yeah.
Where motherfuckers don't, you know, black people don't get no motherfucking mental health. Niggas don't we going to no counselor, no psychiatrist, no nothing. And everybody needs it.
Yeah.
That's what I know. And I ain't even went. And I know I need it. Motherfuckers need straight lineage therapy out this bitch. All the shit we done been through, man, motherfuckers been poor forever. You be seeing shit, you live in America, you just be seeing shit, seeing what this motherfucker has to offer. You don't even see what it has to offer. That shit is past you. You don't really even see it.
Right.
Motherfuckers, all of us need fucking therapy. Yeah. Motherfucker need to be going to talk to somebody and just however that shit works. So that shit is...
Yeah, because a lot of people think just because they share some shit on Facebook and motherfuckers come and give them the hugging heart and shit, they straight, but you can get 1,000 of those. All it take is one motherfucker be like, man, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. And that can send you off on the deep end, you know what I'm saying? So I think you're right. Yeah, motherfuckers do need, at some point in their life, to sit down and just let that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to somebody. I mean, and let them people do whatever it is that they do. You know what I'm saying? They've been trained to do this, maybe help you work on some shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I'm the first motherfucker that I know I need to do that shit too. I mean, and people who I know need to go do that shit too. Like, family members or whoever the fuck. Like, motherfuckers are just crazy. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you need to go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're fucked up. And drugs and alcohol, that shit ain't gonna motherfucking mask nothing. Sometimes that shit bring out more, you know what I'm saying? Bring out a little more crazy. Like, it's like the niggas who can't drink. Every time a nigga drink, crazy shit going down. You know what I'm saying? You acting ignorant, you doing something, nigga, you need therapy before you drink. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you remember, not to talk about anybody that's got any mental health issues or anything, but back when I was going to school, they had the short bus, and there was a lot of kids that was just going to school that wasn't straight. Just imagine them running around right now.
No help,
off
no nothing.
Sherms,
just getting an SSI check.
Pills, perks, liquor, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They fucked all the way. And they ain't taking their medicine and shit.
And you was already fucked up from jump.
Yeah, you need somebody to talk to out there, man. You listening? Go find somebody to talk to. Go get some help before you go off the deep end, man. Like, there is help out there. Outlast.
Right. And motherfuckers is trying to live and laugh.
Yeah.
And have fun. Not dumb shit all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not, like, all them families out there, man, like, dude did that shit.
Yeah.
I think it was another shooting or something today. Something, man, that should be every day. It'd be something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is
You served the country, right?
Man, I did a little time, man, in this man's army. It was good shit, man. I was just with one of the little homies that I went to that shit with.
You was in the army?
Night. Yeah.
How long you was in there for?
3 years.
Yeah. Salute to you, because I know you don't get that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about how long it was. I don't give a fuck if it was 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact that you was man enough to go out there and, attempt to serve the country or serve the country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just want to know, like, what did that do for you as a man? Going to the army.
Man, it's a lot because, now as somebody who's 44 years old, looking back at that dude. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Put that out there. Yeah, nigga, 44, man. And this is when I was like 18. And looking back at that dude, man, I mean, it's patriotism is what it is, man. That shit is, it's kind of silly when you're like holding some kind of esteem about just where the country you were born, you know what I'm saying? And people are like, but at the same time, man, it is that, like, it's the reason, that shit, like the brotherhood in there, like the people I met in there, them dudes, man, if I see any of them motherfuckers, on for life, nigga. We already know that we'll die for each other. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit. When you around niggas who are willing to go do some shit and die, of course it's young niggas, because niggas don't think, you know what I'm saying, most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they recruit kids to do that shit. But at the same time, man, it's some real shit and some good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that I used to fuck with there, any of them niggas that I see or whatever, it's always love, and it's always love from other motherfuckers who serve too, because only them niggas who did any of that shit, like you said, if you went to war, didn't go to war or whatever, just motherfuckers know that you were willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? If they called your number or not, and you're willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why that shit was it was great, man. I mean, I liked it. I should have stayed in there longer and just did that shit done. But I was, like I said, I was young and dumb for her back in the day, and I was on some other shit. But the time that I served, man, it was good times.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
I'm real. What's one of your favorite war movies?
I mean, is it fucked up to say Dead Presidents?
No, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
it was
It
at
was
war in that
war in there,
motherfucker.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my joints.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing that shit was, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, I'm not big on, just all war, like, you know, Saving Private Ryan or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Which was a good movie. I mean, all the movies are good, but you know what I'm saying? If it's like just war in it, you know what I'm saying? I like that. I like Full Metal Jacket.
I love Full Metal Jacket.
You know what I'm saying?
Love Full Metal
I
Jacket.
like Full Metal Jacket.
I like A Soldier Story.
So, wait, is that the one with Charlie Sheen?
Nah.
No, oh, that ain't that.
Nah.
Oh, that's that Caden shit.
Yeah.
When they be doing that joint, the sound of the man.
Yeah.
What is Soldier Story, man? I don't know. I probably seen that. I don't know.
A Soldier Story. That was with Denzel, right?
Denzel and Glory. I know that. Glory was okay. That was young Denzel. Motherfucking
Yeah, Soldier Story. Got old Denzel, old boy from The Color Purple on there. Got Tibbs on there. Yeah, it's got David Greer. It was a decent movie. Dude was
that
singing.
shit gotta
in
be
it.
good. Yeah,
Robert
Robert Townsend.
in it.
Yeah,
It's a good man.
I might have to watch that shit.
Check it out, bro. It's
Because I don't think I even seen that.
Yeah, my old man, he was a Marine. We used to watch this movie all the time right here, man. Real decent.
That was the one.
movie.
It was about black soldiers, dude.
Yeah. You follow a movement called ADOS, right?
For sure.
Can you let everybody know what that means, what that stands for, what it's about?
ADOS, man, American Descendants of Slavery, shit. And the main thing is just trying to uniquely identify us, you know what I'm saying? Meaning the people who are descendants of America, you know what I'm saying? American descendants of slavery, which is pretty much any black motherfucker in this country that doesn't have foreign-born parents, you know what I'm saying? Like that was involved in this shit, you know what I'm saying, that went down in this country, you know, with our people being held in bondage and, you know what I'm saying, going through domestic terrorism even after the bondage was over, you know what I'm saying, and the reason that name came about was just to, like I said, uniquely identify us from just any other black person over here, you know what I'm saying? We're just like, because in the end, it's based on a premise that this country owes us for all the fucking free labor that it got from our people that made this country what it is.
Why would they not?
You know what I'm saying?
Why would they not?
Give us the money?
Why would, I mean, hell yeah.
Or why would they not what?
Why would they not feel like they owe us?
I have no idea. Like, it's crazy.
Why would a motherfucker even fight that fact?
You know, but they do. You know, they ain't gave it to us yet. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to give it to us, you know, at the end of the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Then, but we had, that's why motherfuckers, man, that's why I love, like, history and shit like that. Niggas be talking about Trump and this and that. And I be like, yeah, Trump, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nobody that I would vote for, but he ain't the worst president, nigga. They have motherfuckers like Andrew Johnson who gave white people reparations. You know what I'm saying? Gave the slave owners money like, y'all lost y'all slaves and had the government pay them, you know what I'm saying, instead of giving us, and didn't give us shit. You know what I'm saying? Start taking shit away and start really giving the South back to the white people instead of chopping that shit up amongst us and letting us become prosperous because we knew we did everything. You know what I'm saying? We did all the work. Imagine if they would have just cut off half of the East Coast over there, like from like South Carolina and all that down to Florida, and just gave that all to black people. All these motherfuckers who've been doing all the field work, doing all this, doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we did everything. You know what I'm saying? We would have prospered. There should be a lot. We supposed to be rich right now. Like, not rich, but it's supposed to be more rich people. You know what I'm saying? Than it is.
Supposed to definitely be able to put your kids through college without it being
we
a strain.
We supposed to be in a high class in this country. We've been here we was here before it was a country. It wasn't a country until 1776. We was here before it was a country. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be, you know, we supposed to be high up there, and we're not. We're at the bottom. And if you look at the wealth of black people from whenever you want to look at it till now, on any kind of proper scale, that motherfucker stays low at the bottom scale just like that. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's including Oprah and Jordan and any nigga you want to name. Any nigga you want to name, including all of them, because they only less than 1%, them people that have more than $1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's less than 1% anyway, you know, of black people, you know, so.
Give them a history lesson there, Vern.
That's what I'm telling them. Most black folks in this country, they're at the bottom of the economic ladder because we don't have no wealth. And we don't have wealth because we came from slavery. I mean, before 1960, the immigrant black population was less than the decimal point. You know, who the fuck would come over here? You had most black people was in the South at this time. You know what I'm saying? You had they could kill you for any reason, and nothing happened. They could still rape your women. This is after slavery. You know, that's what I said. We went through all those years of slavery, like 247 years of free labor to help make the United States the richest country in the world. And then after that, you go through 100 years of domestic terrorism, where motherfuckers still raping your women, still locking niggas up, still got motherfuckers sharecropping in the South, where some of the folks, especially folks up here in Illinois, a lot of our people come from Mississippi. You back motherfucker where they be like Mississippi, because this was a pipeline for people in Mississippi. Motherfuckers in California, they be coming from Texas or Louisiana. They was coming from there. Mm-hmm. You know, people from Florida, they was going to New York. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers was escaping the South trying to, because it was a little bit, but it was still racism here too. You know what I'm saying? Because they have red lines. They got, you have to live here. You can't live here. You know, the projects used to be for white people. You know what I'm saying? It used to be for white, and they was good back then. Mm-hmm. World War II, the 40s, or even World War I, they started building projects for white people so they can come up here and work during the wartime. But then when black folks started leaving the South, and this is, you know, the Great Migration, man, from like 1910 to 1970, you know what I'm saying, 60 years of motherfuckers dipping. Chicago, Detroit, New York, Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers leaving the South to try to come up here because them boys fighting all them wars and they needed motherfuckers to work. You know, all the factories and shit is in the North. You know what I'm saying? So black people start coming up here trying to get jobs and also to leave the bullshit down there because they was treated so. Everybody's brave, man. The motherfuckers who left and the motherfuckers who stayed. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, them people who stayed down there, they still was enduring bullshit. Some people say it still is crazy down there. I don't know, because I haven't visited the South. That's something that I need to do because most black people still live in the South. You know what I'm saying? Even though, and it's not a lot of us. That's what people don't be understanding, man. It's not a lot of us. We're only like 13, 14% of the population. Even though I know black people, you know black people, but it's not. That's why motherfuckers be, people got to understand what it is. And people always talk all kind of crazy shit. Oh, we should do this and do that. Nigga, it's not a lot. Yeah. You're vastly outnumbered here. Just because everybody you know black in your little neighborhood or wherever the fuck, and your cousins and all that shit. Right. Like this shit is real, but we are, that's why I had that post the other day though, because we are motherfucking real Americans though. Like niggas are, because we done, like I said, we was here before there was an America. Motherfuckers done fought in every war America's ever had, starting with the Revolutionary War. Shit. Done fought in all the motherfuckers. And all our people's blood and bones and everything is here, man. It's buried here. We our shit is here. Like this is our fucking country before anybody. And we built the country.
Y'all hear that?
We built the country.
Make sure y'all paying attention, man, at this history lesson right here.
Straight up. So motherfuckers, when motherfuckers like, oh, I don't, man, why not? Because your people died for this shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? When they let them slaves go in Texas, the left when we got our Juneteenth holiday, them motherfuckers was celebrating with American flags, nigga. I hate to say it, I hate to bust motherfuckers' bubbles with all the red, black, and green, but just, you know, chill. We the only ones that do that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Pan-African shit. Everybody else ain't on that.
What's the young lady name that With the ADOS?
The ADOS. So yeah, the ADOS, man.
What's the lady name?
Yvette Carnell. Y'all got to go on YouTube, man. Check her out. Her and Antonio Moore.
She be talking that shit.
Her and Antonio Moore, man, like, I don't even know. It's like 2016, right before that Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump shit. Mm-hmm. And I stumbled on some shit on YouTube. And that shit was, I ain't never heard no shit like this before. You know what I'm saying? Just when motherfuckers was hitting on reparations, don't be ashamed that your people was in slavery because we made it through that shit.
Right.
And we still here because these motherfuckers don't want us here. You know what I'm saying? We still here. Like, we made it through in the belly of the beast. Because this is where white supremacy started. Mm-hmm. This is where racism started. Like, motherfuckers be like, there's slavery everywhere. No, nigga, racism and all that shit started here. The United States. We are the only black people who live in this kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like where it started. We've been here forever, fighting forever. Motherfuckers be running. Niggas come from all over.
You be traveling too, don't you?
Bro, I try to see the world, man. I've been a lot of places, man.
Did you? What's the best place you ever been to?
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, you know,
what's your favorite though?
My favorite place that I live is definitely the Big Island of Hawaii. By far.
That you live?
That I live.
What's the best place you visited though?
Still the Big Island, man. Maui Beach, dog. like that shit was like, you got the mountains right there and you're in this fucking crystal clear water. Like, that's my shit. Like, that's like my favorite place there. And you know, but I went to Africa. That was the first time I was in the ocean. I was in Ghana. First time I ever saw the ocean. And that shit was love too, man. I did my DNA, and that shit came back like Nigerian, so motherfucker want to go there, but you know, the world is filled. The world is beautiful. Motherfuckers got to get out here.
You went someplace recently. Yeah, and the officers was trying to get you to bribe them.
Oh, Mexico. Oh, Mexico, them niggas, yeah.
Please tell me one of them stories about
man,
the officers.
Look, man, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Well, so, and you go to motherfucking Cancun or something, them motherfuckers it gave me a better understanding of my little, you know what I'm saying, my little Latino homies and shit up here, man, because them motherfuckers, they be getting fucked up down there. Like, drinking is, y'all motherfuckers would love that shit. How y'all motherfuckers who like I don't drink like that. Like, anybody know me, like, I drink
shit,
socially.
I don't drink like that either.
I know, but like socially, like, motherfucker, you could drink more than me. Like, you know, how y'all take shots and shit. I don't be on all that shit. So, but when I went out there, it's like you get a motherfucking wristband or something, man. You pay this motherfucking $40 or something, and you're drinking all night, just whatever the fuck you want, just, and then just throwing them back, and it's just a fun little party culture. So I'm down there throwing shit back, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm leaving that motherfucker stumbling, whatever. I see this black lady at the ATM, and she's like, oh. I'm like, whatever. I was talking to her, and she was like, I got to get out $500 for my husband, because this nigga was pissing on the side of the building, and the police came, and they like, you know what I'm saying, they shaking him down for the $500. So I was like, oh, fuck, that's fucked up. Whatever, I roll out, I'm walking. Next thing I know, I got to piss. So I'm like, this lady just told me these motherfuckers getting motherfuckers, but I'm like, I know how to piss outside without motherfuckers seeing me or whatever the fuck. So I dip on around this little cut somewhere on the side of somewhere, go take a piss because I'm fucked up, and I ain't know, and I couldn't find the reason I did it was because I was drunk as fuck and I didn't know where my car was. Maybe it was good because whatever,
damn,
you know, because I was fucked up and I didn't know where my car was, and I was like looking for that, and I was going the wrong direction. So now I had to pee real bad. So I went, whatever, ducked, took a piss. As soon as I'm done pissing, the motherfucking flashlight hit me like, senor, whatever, boy, you know, you pissing outside, that's a fine. I'm like, nigga, where the fuck did you come from? Like, how did you even see me to even be, you know what I'm saying? And then dude's like, hey man, you gonna go to jail for a day or two in Mexican jail, or you gonna get $400? I'm like, nigga, I ain't got $400. Like, I'm black, motherfucker. I'm a black American. I ain't got money like that, nigga. I got like 200. Maybe I can give you $200 or 150. And he's like, okay, go get it. So,
damn,
dude hit me for the motherfucking, like, I think I get a nigga like $150, $200 to leave me the fuck alone. Him and his partner sitting on the side. I should have took out my fucking Facebook and put that nigga on live so he can, you know what I'm saying, back the fuck off, because I know that they sit there and just do that to Americans all fucking day, because they just hit old girl, and then I swear like 10 minutes later they got me. But the kicker was I found my fucking car. And I was like sobered up by then, because when nigga shaking you down for money, that shit sober you up real quick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is some bullshit. I was mad as fuck, because I just lost like some money that I ain't have to lose. But I was like, all right, whatever, charge to the game. Get in my car, going home. I don't know. I'm on the GPS, whatever, trying to get back to the hotel. But whatever reason, I made a wrong turn and went the other way. Woo! The motherfucking Mexican police pulled me over. What? Oh, senor, you just made a wrong turn, bud. Oh, you're gonna have to give us. I said, man, fuck you. Fuck that. I'm not giving you shit. Your homeboy just shook me down for motherfucking 400. I told the nigga 400, but it wasn't that. But I just said that because after that nigga asked for it first, he asked for like 4 or 5. Your homeboy just shook me down for motherfucking 400, bitch. I'm black. I ain't got no motherfucking money. I'm American. Y'all, you gotta leave me the fuck alone, whatever. Dude, go to the car. I'm motherfucking heated. Like, oh, these motherfuckers about to come and do something, take me. I'm just in the car looking. The next thing I know, it's like, you know, a few minutes go by, and I'm looking. I look back, these motherfuckers had just left. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, reverse, dip to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And that was the end of that shit.
They
I was like, but I went, yeah, because I was like, dog, these niggas just shook me down. I snapped. He was like, oh, and I thought he was going to the car to whatever, call his people and call them more cars. You know how they, whatever the fucking they're going to do something. But I guess because I went off on his ass because homeboy just hit me, he was like, all right, let's go get another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. There's plenty of them out there. But other than that, that was the only bogus incident I had. I was out there for 6 nights. That shit was love. Other than that, people was friendly as fuck. I'm
going to ask you these few questions. I want you to tell me, is it facts or a fraud? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That's probably facts.
Air conditioner burns your gas faster in the car.
I have no idea, but I've heard it. Facts. I am not mechanical. It's fucked up.
R. Kelly is the king of R&B.
Facts.
Tina got on Ike ass in that limo.
She ain't got her ass whooped for years. She got a little payback right there. I got many more licks.
Tina Marie or Sade?
Sade.
What's your favorite Sade song?
What's my jam? Man, I was just listening to Sade. Wait, oh, that's Anita Baker. The big hit one, man.
Sweetest Taboo.
Sweetest Taboo. Sweetest Taboo.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
She got some more. I was listening to her one time. She got, when you put on Sade hits though, she got a bunch.
Yeah, she do.
And they ain't even her name.
That's the group.
Yeah.
I never knew that shit till like a few years back.
Yeah.
That's the name of the fucking group. Mace or Loon?
Mace.
LL Cool J or Fabulous?
LL, even though I love Fab, but LL is, come on man, LL was the first. He was really the first nigga. You know what I'm saying? That had me like, I love rap. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking I'm Bad. That whole, what's that tape, man? Is that Bigger and Deffer or something? With all that shit on there, I'm Bad, I Need Love and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Go crazy.
Man. That was my shit. I was a shorty. That's probably one of my first tapes.
Tupac or Biggie?
Pac, man.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
I'm gonna have to say Prince. Only because Prince did all his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Prince writing his own songs, performing in all instruments, does it all. Mike got motherfucking writers. I mean, Mike was the man, but motherfuckers was writing his shit for him, and he need Quincy Jones, you know what I'm saying, to make Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know. I got to give it to Prince, but I love Mike, too. I love both of them niggas.
Okay. Give me your top 5 classic CDs of all time.
Man. That is a question, man. You know, I think I hate to do it because they're so close together, but I always put the Doggy Style and the Chronic in there. It's two of the best albums for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I put Me Against the World in there because that's my favorite Pac album. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I love that shit. And like, you know, if I'm on a desert island somewhere, I need that shit with me too. I need to listen to that. I need to listen to that Doggy Style. I need to listen to that. Matter of fact, I don't even need the Chronic. Let's take the Chronic out because that's just too much West Coast saturation. But I need that Doggy Style. I need Me Against the World. I need AT-Aliens from Outkast. I need... Man, that's just... I don't even know. After those three, I don't know. But them my three. I might need Ready to Die, man. I'm sorry. Like I love Ready to Die. Like that shit brought the East Coast back to me when Snoop Dogg was out there killing it. And nobody wasn't sound like that. The East Coast had Wu-Tang coming, but they was like, niggas didn't know about that out here like that. Some, but not all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and Biggie shit sounded different. You know what I'm saying? That juicy shit and all that shit, man, shit. So I might have to have Ready to Die on there. And, man, that fifth album could be so many albums. It could be Untouchable, with Face. It could be fucking. It could be NWA, motherfucking the first one, Straight Outta Compton. It could be motherfucking. Man, it could be Death Certificate, Cube shit. It could be It Take a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, that Public Enemy shit. It could be a lot of shit. That fifth one. But them four, that motherfucking Doggy Style, Me Against the World, AT-Aliens, them three, at least them in there. Them 4 and 5, it could be any of them albums.
AT-Aliens.
That's my shit. But all them first 3 Outkast is my shit. That Southern Playalistic, that AT-Aliens, and that Aquemini.
We went to the 420 Fest this year, and Big Boy was there.
Snapping.
Went crazy.
Snapping. Did he not snap by himself? You like, how you gonna do all the song? Nigga, he could do his verses and the hooks.
Yeah, he really surprised. I damn sure was like, man, I don't think he gonna be able to do too much, man. That nigga went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Who else was there?
Too Short, and they had Lil Jon.
Lil Jon. And the other dude, Talib Kweli.
Talib, yeah. You know I had beef with Talib on Twitter. that nigga was hating on ADS. He be lying. He was just lying blatantly. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, and I was just like, dude, why the fuck? And then you know, motherfuckers get on because he like a semi-celebrity, so you got all these niggas talking that don't know, and I'm just like, nigga, you full of shit. But that conversation had Chuck D in my mentions. I was mad because Chuck D trying to take off Talib. Oh, this nigga owns a bookstore. I think he knows shit. And it's like, nigga, Chuck, I fuck with you and Flav, but right here, fall the fuck back, Chuck. Fall back. You tweaking. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. This nigga's a liar. And it's fucked up, man, because I fuck with that Black Star album. That's a dope ass album to me. I love that shit with him and Mos Def. That's a dope ass album. But I don't even like it when it come on now. I always be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But then I'll listen to it sometime now. Because it's been some years now since that shit. I'll be like, fuck it.
Give me your top 5 rappers, dead or alive.
Oh, man. You know, it's Pac. That nigga's still my number one, man. You know what I'm saying? It might just be like that forever, just because whenever some motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, you get in tune with some motherfucker at whatever age that might be, when you start getting your musical shit, and then that's just that forever. Even though people say, I hear people's, you know what I'm saying, arguments with all the, oh, it's not this and not that, and but for me, I don't know, man. Around the time when that Me Against the World, that motherfucking that Thug Life came out, them songs that he was on there, that shit was just
that Thug Life was cold, wasn't it?
Man, that shit was just the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Pac, man, that nigga's numero uno, man. For me, I gotta keep him there. After that, man, shit, my list changes so much. Like, I'm gonna tell you this shit now. What is this? July. What's the date, man? July 7th?
Like the 6th.
July 6th, 2022. So, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can't quote me. Niggas see this forever. But when you ask me next year or something, the shit gonna be different. But it's gonna have that Pac that's numero uno every time. After him, man, shit, I'll throw in niggas like Kiss.
Jadakiss, for sure.
Kiss is in there. Scarface is in there. Andre 3000 is in there. Kiss Face 3000, shit, and again, man, that 5 rotate. It could be a lot of niggas, man. It's a lot of people that I just feel is just superb, or that 5, man. That could have been like, that could have just been Cube. Shit. It could have been Cube. There was a time in my life when Cube was the best rapper out. And I was alive at that point, at that time, listening to rap. And that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Around like 90. You know what I'm saying? Just when you first started listening to shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like I said, that shit could change, because it could be, man, I like T.I. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, you know, I like that nigga flow, man. He cold. Like, always has been to me. Shit.
Yeah, T.I. cold.
That shit could go, that shit goes all kind of ways.
For sure.
Sometime Big will be in there. I'm not gonna lie. Because the dude was raw. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That motherfucker was cold.
Yeah, Big was cold.
He get on shit. Everything he got on, eating motherfuckers up. That Flavor in Your Ear remix.
Yeah.
He was new. He wasn't even out yet. Or just coming out. On there with Busta, LL. Craig Mack got the top song. He on the remix.
Right.
Snap.
Yeah, he snapped on that.
Snapped on all the Junior Mafia shit. Forget them verses if you want to. Get Money. That motherfucking, what's the other one? Rub It, Love Hip Hop. All that Players Anthem shit. And that's just, that ain't even his album shit. Because, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga was jumping on 112 shit, going crazy. Whatever shit he was jumping on.
Total.
Yep.
That's
the remixes was stupid.
That's one of the coldest verses on the R&B shit you gonna find. Go off. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem putting that nigga in there. Like, when motherfuckers be saying that shit, man, that nigga was cold like that.
All right, give me 5 females.
Woo.
We're gonna be fair here.
The girls, man, the girls. My top girl always been Brat. She local. Fuck it. I gotta give her. And she was cold.
Coming straight from the 606
Fofo. You know what I'm saying? She was cold, and motherfuckers hate. And I think she was the first one to get a platinum.
Female,
first
facts.
female to get a platinum.
Rapper, facts.
Yeah, and motherfuckers don't be giving her props. I'm gonna give her props on this motherfucker. Brat is numero uno for my girl rappers. And then also just another old school one, MC Light for me. I love Light. Light was, man, I love MC Light. Goddamn it. Paper Thin, that Light as a Rock, motherfuckers be stealing her shit too. Males steal her shit. And she was better than her brothers. her brother's audio too. That was my first tape. But MC Light, man, she was a shit. Light, Brat. I mean, Nicki Minaj Cole. Girls. Oh, I mean, Mia X.
I was just sitting here like, nah.
Mia X. Like, I'm not gonna sit here in front like Mia X did not go the fuck off on everything.
Everything.
And standing up with niggas, and niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't get her props too. Motherfuckers often forget about Mia. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put Kim in there. I'll take Kim over Foxy. You know what I'm saying? I used to like Foxy. Remember that was a big debate back in the day? Kim or Foxy, Kim or Foxy. I take Kim over Foxy because Kim versus was cold, especially when Big was alive. Because he wasn't going for it, man. And she was a shit. So
Yeah.
so them is right there. Brad, Kim, Mia X, Light. Who was that other one?
You said
Brad, Kim, Mia X, MC Light.
and Kim.
Yeah, that's what it is. Brad, Kim, Mia X, MC Light. Oh, Nicki.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki. I'll put Nicki in there because she cold. That girl can rap.
In a heads up fight, in the best condition of both of their life, who you think will win against Lil Richard and Cisco?
I was about to say Muhammad Ali just to jump on you. I thought you were about to say like Ali and Tyson. You out of control. Little Richard to beat the fuck out of Cisco. Stop playing. Little Richard with that shit. I think that nigga whoop
Lil
ass.
Richard will put the Tutti Fruities on his
Man, I think Little Richard will whoop his ass. Shit, straight up. Cisco little bitty ass. Cisco a little nigga too. I don't know. I mean, that don't mean shit, but I feel like Little Richard, that nigga was a little harder. He just, you know what I'm saying? And even if, I guess a nigga was, whatever he was, gay or some shit, but them gay niggas can fight. Shit. Them niggas been fighting their whole life. Motherfuckers be, shit, run up on a gay motherfucker you want to. That, better hope it ain't no crowd. Fuck around and get your ass whooped by a gay nigga. Shit.
Lighter or matches?
Lighter.
Baked or fried chicken?
Fried tastes better, but I like baked is good for you, but I like fried.
Bar or club?
I'll take the bar.
Yo MTV Raps or Rap City?
I like the Yo better. I hate to say, I know that's fucked up. Rap City supposed to be like blacker because it was on BET. You know what I'm saying? But I like Yo better, man.
Fab Five Freddy.
Yeah, I like Yo MTV Raps better.
WWF or NWA?
Or that NW, yeah. WWF probably. They got they when they the winners in that shit. Then they take it over.
I guess.
I used to watch all the wrestling. Nigga, they used to have. Nigga, you know about the Von Erichs?
Yeah.
Remember them niggas?
Kerry Von Erich. Whatchamacallum used to come in there. Whatchamacallum had the claw.
But remember the motherfuckers was dying though. Like
Yeah,
all the
like
brothers
a
was
motherfucker.
dying. They had like Kevin and Danny and whoever the fuck and all these niggas was dying. Like it was like 4 or 5 brothers, I think.
Because
Man.
the one that lasted
Did Kerry
the
die?
longest in the yeah, that was the Texas tornado. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
He ended up dying, goddamn it. But Kevin used to go crazy. He used to come in there with no socks on, going crazy. That was AWA.
That was in the AWA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that name of that shit, but
Yeah, AWA. And shit, after that shit used to go off. Glow used to come on late night.
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Mhm.
Oh, damn sure remember Glow. I ain't like Glow though. Like I thought I was gonna like it like that. Like I watched a few. I liked back then. I was so into the real wrestling.
Yeah.
That Glow, I was like, wow, this shit's fake. Like nigga, all this shit fake. But you know what I'm saying?
Who was your favorite wrestler back then? Of all time, like,
Always was fans of the Legion of Doom.
I promise
the
you.
Road Warriors, Animal, and
Hawk.
Hawk.
Facts.
Them was my guys. Why? Because they were from Chicago first, he said. And I was like, okay, and they whooped ass all the time.
They used to go crazy.
They whooped ass, man. I always be mad when they wasn't the world. Like, why ain't the Road Warriors the champions all the time? Like, none of these motherfuckers can really fuck with them.
Right.
Like, they should always be the champion, I thought.
They used to beat Demolition ass.
Dog, they was whooping everybody ass. But I used to like now when the other wrestling, when they had what's the Russian Nikita Koloff in them, that was the NWA one, and then the niggas be switching back and forth going to either one of them and shit. I used to like they wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Ross, back when that nigga used to be on the
man,
he used to be on the joint with Hacksaw Jim Duggan and them at first.
Oh, Hacksaw. Reggie or Loud?
Oh man, Loud. We ain't gonna do Reggie unless it's just
favorite strain you ever had.
Well, there's so many good strains. Some purple shit. I don't even know. You know, I guess, man, I've been smoking this shit for so long that it's all just like goes into something now. I remember going to motherfucking coffee shops in motherfucking Amsterdam. I'm like 19. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers and just like they're fucking, you know, setting out. This is a 19-year-old nigga from here. You know what I'm saying? Going over there and they just like, oh, pulling out all kinds of just deliciousness back then. And that shit wasn't Reggie. I don't know what the fuck it was, because it wasn't, they didn't call it Loud back then. And you know what I'm saying? It wasn't whatever the fuck they be doing now. But I mean, they had shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause they had
back
that shit up in
then,
there.
and you could just sit there and just smoke. Like that was some of the best smoking ever back in them days. And I've been, you know, I've been consistently inhaling for, I mean, at least since I was like 15, probably before that, but consistently. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of motherfucking shit that's been in these lungs, man. Hash, weed, like just smoking. So,
anything else you done seen that you wanted to indulge in? I know you said something about them candy bars.
Yeah, because motherfuckers been having pictures of them. You ain't seen that shit?
No, I ain't seen it yet.
I'm trying to get me some. Fuck that. Them motherfuckers. Fuck you mean?
What is it doing? What type of candy bar?
They got you know, psilocybin in them motherfucker, the mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get it in there.
I don't think I want that high.
Shit, I damn sure do. Because every time I've done mushrooms in my life, that shit never worked. And I was kind of pissed. I've done that shit like 4 times in my life. You know what I'm saying? At different places. You know what I'm saying? And that shit never worked. And I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here really trying to do some other shit with this mind. You know what I'm saying? Not on the sober tip. And I'm kind of pissed. So I'm trying to see. I don't think the candy bars are going to work either, but I'm going to try it. You know what I'm saying? I heard it's a juice because I'm trying to work my way up, man, to the ultimate. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is that?
Ayahuasca. Shit. You don't know, motherfucker don't know. Yeah, but that's that shit that, you know what I'm saying, some herbs from like Peru or Brazil or South America, old school shit that, and I mean, like, I just said old
That
school.
shit sound like a furniture store. Ayahuasca.
Hey, these motherfucking, which the shamans, man, these motherfuckers found thousands of years ago, like real Native Americans, like native ancient motherfucking Americans, South Americans, figured out that you mix this root with this motherfucking bark, you're gonna get hallucinogenic effects that's gonna help you talk to Mother Earth. I gotta see if that's real. Motherfucker said if everybody
know
take
how that
ayahuasca,
shit work out, huh?
if everybody take ayahuasca, it'll be peace on Earth.
Yeah.
But I gotta do it with a real witch doctor.
I will never Ayahuasca. Hey, what you on with the sports? What sports you be fucking with?
I'm Bulls, Bears, Cubs, man.
Thank you, man. Like
that's it. I don't fuck with no. I've lived in towns. I've lived in places where there's other teams, and I don't like it. That's another reason I like the Islands, because they don't got no teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Bulls fan, Bears fan, and a Cubs fan. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Blackhawks if they win. I've never really. I'm gonna go to a hockey game, man, but I ain't never fuck with it. But you know what I'm saying? If them fuckers winning, I'll root for you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a Chicago diehard, all Chicago teams. I get that from my pops. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was Bulls, Bears, Cubs. We had one TV. We watching the Bulls, Bears, and Cubs. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And I grew up on that shit. So I always want them to win. But, you know, to be totally honest, I'm good forever after 2016. You know what I'm saying? When the Cubs won that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that was lifelong right there. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I've been a Cub fan my whole life. And them motherfuckers won, so I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that was like my sports shit right there. I always want my team to win, but you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Shit. But if you ever live in another town, that shit be lame as fuck. With them walking around with these weird ass teams everywhere. And then they don't even have loyalty. Like, you're not finna be going in like bars all the time, like every bar, and it's half Packers fans in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not like that. Like, it's motherfuckers out here, they're Bears fans, man. Like, of course there's gonna be people who are, you know what I'm saying, but for the most part, it's Bears, man. You be in motherfucking DC, Virginia, there'd be so many motherfucking Cowboy fans. Like, that shit is just because their team lost so much, and motherfuckers just jump on bandwagons. So that's what I think. And I don't give a fuck if my team win or lose, I'm still, this is my team.
You watch the sports shows?
My favorite one I used to watch was Skip and Shannon. I used to like watching that shit, man. That shit entertained me. Like, I just like, you know, because Shannon he be on point with some shit, something, you know what I'm saying? At times, you know.
For sure.
But now my ass don't be getting up to watch that shit. I be dipping the fuck out. Shit, but that used to be my shit, Skip and Shannon.
I got a good question for you. Give me 5 old school sitcoms.
Oh man, so many. You know the number one is Martin. Is Martin old? That's old school, right?
Yeah, shit.
Hell yeah, Martin old school. Martin the number one. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. I mean, motherfucker can front if they want to, but Thursday nights, even my pops used to watch the Cosby Show.
Cosby Show.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was like must-see TV back in the day. Yeah. When that shit used to come on,
yeah,
that was the shit. I still remember it was on Thursday nights. I still remember that shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, the new cop, you should change the motherfucking little dance every that nigga was on. But, you know, Bill fucked up now, I guess. And then they got out of jail. I think he got out of jail, though. But Cosby Show was one, for sure. I used to like fucking Different Strokes. I like fucking you know, Good Times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Martin, Different Strokes, Good Times, Jeffersons, and one of my favorites, funny as shit, the white one, Bunker, Archie Bunker.
Oh yeah, All
in the Family. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Because Archie Bunker is funny than a motherfucker. Dude was a racist as white dude, but he was like keeping it real, man. Like, I feel like that's how motherfuckers be, like that little, yeah, you know, little on the fringe kind of shit. That shit was funny. You used to fuck with you used to watch Archie?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, that nigga was funny.
Because Whatchcom was on there too.
That's what the Jeffersons got.
The Jeffersons, yeah, but it was a different Jefferson. It was another dude, and they switched them over.
To George, to the real George we know.
Yeah.
So I seen him on there.
No. I used to watch The Awakening.
The Awakening.
Hell yeah, I used to catch The Awakening, man.
Yeah, that shit was good. It was on some crazy channel,
Oh,
wasn't it?
Marquita, yeah, like 38 or some shit.
Yeah.
Church channel or something, man.
That was a good ass show, man.
Give me 5 old school movies.
Yeah, man. The good movie, my favorite movies. You already know the JFK joint, and you know, I fuck with 5 Heartbeats. One of my favorite movies all time. Love watching that shit. Nobody sang like Eddie Kane. That's my shit, man. Contact, my favorite alien movie. Contact, that shit got Jodie Foster.
Oh, okay.
That shit dope, cause nigga, it's written by this motherfucking astrophysicist motherfucker named Carl Sagan. He dead now, but this dude was smart as fuck. And I feel like that's how some alien contact would be, some shit like more like they shit than other shit. But it probably is some alien contact anyway, whatever. That's some other shit though. What I say? Oh, Independence Day, the Will Smith joint.
That's a good ass movie.
I love that fucking movie. I love that shit. I mean, and my boy Robin Harris, man, shit, House Party 1. That's one of my favorite movies. I watched that shit numerous times.
For sure.
That's probably 5, and probably Menace. I watched that shit. I like Menace to Society more than Boys in the Hood, but I've seen both of them motherfuckers multiple times. Because they start making black movies come back, like, you know what I'm saying, for us. I think it was at the like New Jack City. That's one of my favorites too. I've seen that shit multiple times.
I like Cooley High.
Cooley High.
I like what? Go ahead.
No, that's my joint. Cooley High would preach me we were talking to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like, we got high.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like I fucks with Hoodlums with Lawrence Fishburne. I fuck with Harlem Nights. I fuck with shit, New Jack City.
New Jack was the shit.
Shit, probably man, this movie that's funny as hell, but it's racist than a motherfucker. It's called Blazing Saddles.
Dude, I've heard of that movie.
Man, that shit
Mel Brooks.
funny as hell. Facts.
Everybody say it's funny. I've never watched it.
Motherfucker, though.
Yes, I've heard of that shit. I ain't never get to
Funny
check it
as
out
hell.
yet, though. I'm gonna have to watch that shit, man, because I've heard about that movie for years. And they always talk about dude like he's such a great, director or something. Like, they always like, comedians be like Blazing Saddles. So I gotta watch that shit. I ain't never watched it.
Cause this is my favorite question right here to ask every show. Cause this is my favorite record label. Who your top 5 rappers off No Limit?
Oh, No Limit, your favorite was the label. Man.
Yeah, that was my favorite era.
Man. Hey,
So much to choose from.
so much to choose from. Hell yeah. I mean, when Mystical came, he was numero uno on that bitch for me. I fuck with Mystical. Mystical was the top one. Like, I always wanted to hear his verses on them shits. I mean, P, man. P was the shit back then. P was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Mystical, P, motherfucking. I like Snoop. I like him on No Limit. I didn't like him on No Limit like that, but I like him on. I mean, he's Snoop, man. So I could throw him in there, but I like Mia X better. So I like Mystical. I like P. I like Mia X. I don't even like Snoop because I'll tell you that motherfucking Mac album. That's one of my favorite albums. So I like that nigga. And who else, man? Fiend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fiend was cold.
Yeah.
Them might be the ones. Like Snoop not even in it. But you know, Snoop was Snoop. You know, he did his thing with that shit.
I don't think Mia X know how much love she got, especially from, you know, towns like this right here, man.
Right.
Like, she was so cold.
Dog.
It don't make no fucking sense,
snapped.
but yeah, snap. Shout out to Mia X, man.
Man, on that
They
bout
need to
it.
give her flowers.
Man,
all
she need
that.
to be on. Man, that she was cold. I don't know what she be doing. She still be rapping. She got to. They be doing some shows or something.
Probably so. I know she got like her own line of like spices. You know what I'm saying? Like seasoning salt and shit like that. She be cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She and my girl, she used to go the fuck off. She was doing her thing.
I promise you.
They ain't had no more girls, did they?
I
I remember they had. I always seen them posted for that Mercedes, but I ain't never hear her
yeah,
rap.
she used to be
She
rapping
a
on some
singer.
songs though, or whatever. Yeah, but all that mattered was Mia X though. I ain't
She
gonna
held
lie.
her own
Yeah.
every time.
Hybrid, sativa, or indica?
I like hybrids. Give me both, man. Give me high, but let me chill too. You know what I'm saying? Like let me get the both of both. Just make sure it ain't no motherfucking Ruderaris or whatever the fuck that is. Nigga, keep that
You
Ruderaris
funny as hell.
on the side, motherfucker. Shit.
You get high off that shit you talking about. What top 5 movies you going to watch that's funny? Why you high that you want to laugh?
While I'm hot, don't be a menace. It's South
Funny.
Central about drinking your juice in the hood.
Funny.
Half baked.
Funny.
So I mean, it's not like a comedy, but it's just funny to me. But I'll watch some shit like Boomerang. You know what I'm saying? That Eddie Murphy shit.
Yeah, Boomerang funny as hell.
Yeah, that should be funny to me, man. I be cracking up on it. Man, I don't know what else is funny. They're my funny movies, man. When I be want to just laugh at some stupid shit. Oh no, yeah. Any of the movies with your boy Will Ferrell, like I can watch his movies. Matter of fact, some stupid shit. I just did that. I was fucking with one of my cousins. I was up there watching. Damn, your boy Sacha Baron Cohen, whatever the fuck that nigga. His movies. You know that Borat nigga.
Yeah.
Him, and then he made that movie. It's like the brothers Grimsby. Have you seen that shit?
Nah. That shit funny.
Man, that shit is y'all gotta watch that stupid shit. I ain't gonna even say nothing. That shit gross and funny and crazy. It's nuts. But he in that shit. That I watch that dude shit.
I'm surprised you didn't say Life.
Life is funny. Yeah, I ain't thinking about life. You think Life the funniest Eddie Murphy? Or Harlem Nights? You said Harlem Nights too. Harlem Nights is good because they got Richard
Harlem Nights
Pryor.
funny, yeah.
Yeah, Harlem Nights got everybody. They got Robin Harris too.
Got a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
Della Reese.
Yeah.
Shit, Fred Sanford.
Yeah.
Tommy from Martin.
Oh yeah, it's Arsenio.
Arsenio and that
Yeah.
motherfucker. Told dude, don't shoot that little motherfucker no more.
Hey. Oh shit.
Hey, medium well, or well done for your steak?
Medium rare, sir.
Whoa.
Stop. What the fuck? Hey,
Because you a cannibal.
man, if you're gonna eat a steak, eat that shit right.
Medium
Dude.
rare?
Bro.
Blood dripping all up out
Man,
that motherfucker.
I'm ready to just take a bite out that motherfucker ass, nigga. Don't even kill it yet. Just let me see, nigga. I'm telling you, it just need a little heat. I'm ready to go rare. This motherfuckers be eating that shit blue. That shit be like, in here.
Damn.
And you know, niggas be eating beef tartare and shit. They be eating raw beef. I don't fuck with that. Anything tartare, nigga, I don't like it. I don't like tartare. But medium rare, if you're not eating your steaks medium rare, you all fucked up. You don't know how a steak is supposed to taste.
Man.
You don't know how a steak is supposed to taste. I'm telling you. You have no idea. A medium rare steak compared to a well done steak is like a fucking grape and snot, nigga. I don't even know. Nigga. Like, it's no comparison. The meat is totally different. Like, oh man, it's.
And your ass had me try some sushi too, man.
Which one? Oh, the raw, man. You need to try some poke.
Fuck no.
That's that shit.
No way. No way on the poke.
Poke, that raw fish. That shit is good.
Hey, you out late night. It's late as fuck. And the last two things open is White Castle and Checkers.
Checkers. Without a doubt.
What you grabbing?
Big Buford. Let me get that Big Bu. Like, get some bacon on that bitch. Yeah, bacon Buford.
You getting the apple pie?
I know, but I'm gonna get a milkshake for sure. Ooh. I fuck with a banana. A nice little banana. I'm trying to put some caramel in that shit.
Damn.
I just had that shit the other day, so I know I would get it. And I used to love White Castle when I was a kid. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to turn me off to them shits. But I'll pass it every time now.
That's crazy. White man can't jump or above the rim.
White man. I'm sorry, Pac. I'm sorry, Pac.
New Jack City or Hoodlums?
New Jack.
Casino or Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
Freddy Krueger or Jason?
Jason, man. Freddy is a dream nigga. Man. Motherfuckers, Jason didn't give a fuck. I think they fucked up that movie. That shit could have been raw. We've been waiting for Freddy versus Jason. Them niggas waited like 20, 30 years.
Well, let me tell you what I'm waiting on.
What?
Chucky versus Leprechaun.
They ain't finna do that. I ain't gonna
How
do no
you
shit
know,
like
man?
that.
They did Alien versus Predator.
I thought you was gonna say, you know what I'm waiting on?
What?
Thundercats the movie. That's what the fuck I'm waiting on. Shit. They do that. That's my favorite cartoon. Shit.
That's my favorite cartoon too.
Thundercats the movie. Yeah.
It might be my favorite. Panthro. What you mean? Panthro.
Black. I like
Panthro. I got that shit on my chest, bro.
What?
I got the Thundercat right there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I fuck with Thundercats, man.
Get out of here. I had the box set, man. I don't know where the fuck that's at.
Yeah. Give me your favorite superhero. And your favorite villain.
I mean, superhero, I gotta go with Superman. I ain't trying to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Superman is the man. He can't, nobody can do shit. If I was Superman, I would gather up all the fucking kryptonite and ship that shit away. Like, nigga, put it on a spaceship, put that shit out in space, so I know that I can't be fucked with. You know what I'm saying?
I'd make Batman go do that shit.
Yeah, like Batman, go gather up all the world's kryptonite. Get rid of that shit. We ain't gonna have no drama, no issues. Villains, man, you know, I like them Batman villains. Like, I like the Riddler and the Joker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like them. I like those villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, man. Superman was the man, though.
EPMD or De La Soul?
EPMD, without a doubt. I didn't like Me, Myself, and I Jam, but that wasn't my shit like that. But EPMD, Eric and Pierce making dollars, I fuck with them.
Hey, you fuck with anybody new?
Who are the new people I like? Like, for me, new is like that nigga Cole.
J. Cole?
Yeah. That nigga, is he still considered new or not? No more.
I mean, he newer than we've been talking about. You know, we've been talking about
the old school rappers.
Yeah.
I like Cole. I like them Griselda niggas, man.
Facts.
Benny the Butcher.
Conway the Machine.
Yeah, West Side
Guns. Yeah.
I like them. I like that nigga Benny the Butcher, man.
Yeah.
He be snapping on some verses. Who else I like? There's some other some dudes like that dude, what's his name? That's with Cole, J. Cole and them. Damn, I was just listening to that album too, and I like that shit. I forgot dude's name though right now. Who was I like that dude? Starlito and
Oh yeah, Don Tripp.
Don Tripp. Yeah, I like that dude.
I like them too.
Every time I listen to that motherfucker, I'm like, you ain't getting enough money. Shit.
You chef too, right? You something like a chef, right? What's your favorite meal to make? Because I know I done seen you post some shit.
I like to make anything that just tastes good. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck up some. I can do some things with some pork, some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Some beef. You know what I'm saying? I can hook a steak up. Shit.
Medium rare.
But I'm gonna do it to the person's liking.
My shit gonna be medium well, man. That's as far as I'm going. I ain't gonna lie.
That's good.
That
That's
pink
good.
scare the fuck out of me. I send that shit back every time.
Don't, man.
Fuck that.
Just an animal. We're all animals, man. Get your eat on.
You
man.
a gremlin, man.
No, man. We're animals, gremlins.
You knew the pill was fake, but
That's
you
some good
still
shit.
ate it because you a gremlin. For sure. Hey, man, I sure appreciate you coming to kick Boboz with KT, man. Like, this ain't going to be your last time.
Man,
you know we kick it all the time. We got
Bobo.
so much more to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
We'll get into
I think
it.
you're an interesting motherfucker, man. That's why I couldn't wait to have this interview right here. But I want to ask you one thing. Like, if it's any advice you could give to the youth coming up right now, what would it be?
Live, man. Live your life. Laugh. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, live and laugh. Because that's what this shit's about. Stop being so motherfucking mad and stop being so damn dumb. Read a book every now and then.
You heard it, man. We kicking the Boboz with KT. Always remember, inhale, exhale, and repeat.
West side outlaw, be my set till death. Though no longer on the block, in the boardroom I rep. If I open up my mouth, it's a calculated.